All right, today we're going to be looking at additive word problems and look at some key words for adding words. You're going to see words like more than, greater than, the word and. If you have a flat fee, you're going to be adding. If you have a fee or charge, you're going to be adding that. The word also means adding. Total means adding, and those words like taller or older, those all are adding words, okay? So let's look at some examples here today. It says Adrian is 2 years older. That older means that we're adding than Vincent. Make a table and write an equation to represent the relationship between Adrian, which is A, and Vincent, which is V. So it says 2 years older than Vincent. So we would take Vincent's age and add 2 to get Adrian's age, right? Because it says Adrian is older than Vincent. So we're going to take Vincent's age and add 2. So if Vincent is not born yet, he's 0, we're going to add 2, and Adrian would be 2 then, right? When Vincent is 2, Adrian is 4. When Vincent is 5, Adrian is 7. When Vincent is 6, that means Adrian is 8. He will always be 2 years older. Okay? So let's look here now. We have our independent and our dependent. So I need to make sure I label. I need to put my dry for my Y and mix for my X. So remember, your dependent is your Y, your independent is your X. So if you look here, the independent variable would be Vincent's age. And our dependent variable would be Adrian's age. Okay, and let's go ahead and let's graph our numbers here. Remember, we're going to graph 0 and 2, 2 and 4, and so forth, 5 and 7, 6 and 8. So basically what that's saying is when Vincent is 0, Adrian is 2, right? Just like we said before, we want our graph to match our table. When Vincent is 2, that means Adrian is 4. Vincent is 5, Adrian is 7. Vincent is 6, Adrian is 8. And see how there could be dots in between because we skip numbers, but notice how it makes that linear graph. It makes that line, okay? All right, now let's look at some word problems again. Okay, and it says a website charges a flat fee of $5 for shipping. Write an equation that represents the total cost, which is going to be T, for an item with the price of P dollars. Okay, so remember our total is always going to go on this side. So our total is going to go to the left of your equal sign. And then we're going to take our $5, or we're going to take our cost, our price, and we're going to add that flat fee of $5 shipping. So whatever our cost was, our price that we're going to have to pay for our item, plus $5 for shipping is going to give us our total, okay? So it should be T equals P plus 5. All right, let's look at another one here. It says Diana is 6 inches taller. Taller is our adding word here. Then Maddie. Write an equation to represent the height of Diana when Maddie is M inches tall. So Diana would be our total, right? So Diana's going to go to the left of the equation, and we're going to take Maddie's height and add 6. So however tall Maddie is, we're going to add 6 to get Diana's height. So our final equation would be D equals N plus 6. All right, now let's look at a matching one here. It says Layla spent X minutes reading. She spent 8 fewer minutes completing her math homework. Which equation represents the relationship between the total number of minutes, which is Y, and the number of minutes Layla spent reading, which is going to be X? So here we definitely see a key word. We see the word fewer. So I need to ask myself, does the word fewer mean add, multiply, subtract, or divide? And we know that the word fewer means subtract, so I would choose C as my answer just by looking at the key words. Okay? Let's look at this last one here. It says, which real-world situation can be represented by the equation y equals 5 times x? Remember, y is going to be my total. 5 is going to be multiplied with x, so 5 times x, whatever x is. We're multiplying 5 and x together to get y, which is our total, okay? So let's look at our answer choices here. It says A, Isella has 5 pens and she buys x more. She now has a total of y pens. Okay, the word more means adding, and we're looking for a multiplication word, so I'm going to get rid of A. B says Christian buys pencils that comes in packs of 5. Packs of 5 are good, right? It shows multiplication. He gets y total. So this is good and this is good. Pencils are buying x packs. Okay, so we're going to be multiplying 5 times the number of packs. Everything checks out here. So I'm going to put a question mark and I'm going to go to C. It says Raiden buys trading cards that come in packs of 5. Okay, the packs of 5 looks good. He gets x total. X is not my total. Y is my total. So that's what's wrong here. Okay, so that's why I'm going to get rid of C as well. And my answer would be B.